After announcing to the public the theme's existence at LegoCon but for reasons unknown only revealing one set at the time, LEGO have now officially revealed all of the James Cameron Avatar sets based on the first movie, and presumably Wave 1, as I imagine Avatar 2 will garner its own wave as well. Though I am late to the party on this, I really wanted to share my quick thoughts because I really love licensed themes, I love movies, I love Avatar, and importantly this is the closest theme that we have to one franchise in particular that has been sought after for years to be produced by LEGO: Halo. I think the wave is excellent bearing the prices, but at this stage that just feels like a rhetoric statement to me. LEGO have brutal prices, we're all gonna complain, we're all gonna buy them anyway. Such is life. I love the new minifigures though. I understand that the complaints people have, but the design and likeness of these isn't that far off from other weird looking characters for me like Woody and Homer. I think that A, it looks like Avatar, and B, it looks like LEGO. It ticks both boxes for me, and that's enough. My biggest pros are with the builds themselves. I've really come around on this AMP suit for what seems to be the smaller set of the wave. The figures here are great though. This Thanator build reminds me of the Eternals creatures, so I feel like I've already built this, and that's kind of disappointing. The Banshee flight looks really cool and acts as a good single standalone set if you only planned on getting one. It doubles as an Animal Kingdom ride as well, and that's a pro in my book too, but this is the one that I plan on either skipping or getting last. The figures come in other sets, the Banshee builds are really cool, but you're seemingly repeating the same build twice, and Turok the Leopetrix is a cooler looking Banshee creature that is featured in a much better set as well. Site 26 and the RDA Samson might be my favourite one, but it's tough between this and the Tree of Souls. The Avatar pod is great and it's an important role in the movie. It looks a little crammed inside, but I can excuse that because the figures are excellent. It has a really great variety of both human and Na'vi characters, but it is disappointing to me that Norm is only included as an avatar, at least for now. The Dire Horse is also a great inclusion, and the Samson is a very nice looking military vehicle. We will come back to that later. The Tree of Souls has already been spoken about to death at this point. I love it. It's very pricey, but I think that this is the best set. It even includes some really great exclusive figures to differentiate it and entice you into picking this one up as well. The brickheads are nice as well, by the way, but I don't really collect a lot of brickheads. So where does Halo fall into this? Some may or may not be aware of the brilliant mind of James Cameron, but Bungie admitted that the Aliens movies helped inspire them in creating designs for Halo. Aliens, written and directed by James Cameron, designs of that film were repurposed into Avatar. There's some really great similarities between the three together, but the announcement of this meant for me that this is the closest that we'll be getting to LEGO Aliens and Halo, at least for now. I really hope that this isn't the case though. Both IPs deserve LEGO's attention. LEGO, you've already done the Sigourney Weaver figure. You're almost there. With the AMP suit, the inclusion of Miles, and the RDA Samson, they all breathe Halo to me. Let's not forget that LEGO themselves have said that there is to be no military representation in their products, and we've all just assumed that Star Wars gets a pass because it's maybe fictional. But maybe it actually gets a pass because it's Disney? Not sure. Indiana Jones seems to be stepping away from the military representation in their toy lines as well. But regardless, I'm glad that this is here, and I'm hoping this series continues and that we get more sets that can be viewed as spiritual sets to those IPs of Aliens and Halo. So here's what I want to see next: a Dragon assault ship or a Valkyrie. Not only would these hulky ships make for some really great playsets, they closely resemble the Pelican and Condor vehicles. More soldiers. I think it's great that we got Miles, but other than him, there's no antagonistic characters in these sets. There's not even really antagonistic creatures, since the Thanator is used as an ally in this set. We need some more vehicles, and we need some soldiers for the Na'vi to go up against. What better way than through the use of battle packs? Exclusive to Star Wars, sure, but the Marvel line greatly benefited from what was basically a small set with a range of figures and a small build. Even Eternals had a really nice small way to get some good parts and pieces and figures. Avatar could use this treatment greatly. Couple of Marines and a small vehicle, and a companion set of Na'vi and a forest structure or a critter of some sort. Incredible. It's just a brilliant idea. The weapons. Avatar sets don't really seem to feature that many unique special molds for their weapon accessories. There's some really great sci-fi designs both in the guns or the Na'vi weapons, but these sets use the same old bow and arrow piece and spare parts. I'd like to see this fixed in the future as well. More unique creatures. The Dire Horse is the absolute standout. The Banshees are really great builds as well. The Thanator is okay, but it's something that we've seen in other LEGO themes before, with say Eternals or even Ninjago. That repetition can get quite tiresome if you're collecting from multiple themes. James Cameron developed an entire world of unique designs, like the Wood Sprites, the Viper Wolves, the Prolomeris, my personal favourite, Hexapedes, Tolkien, and the Hammerhead Titanothere are all special sci-fi designs that act as the world-building creatures for Avatar. So I really hope that LEGO adds some of these creatures later on down the line in some other sets, because that's what makes the movie stand out to me the most. What are your thoughts on the Avatar sets and or the movie? How in the minority am I when it comes to this series? If you enjoy my ramblings, then consider liking and subscribing to help out the channel. We appreciate it. Thank you.